The Fed's supposed to be starting quantitative easing. They're going to start buying back bonds. So I felt this video's important, especially with the backdrop of knowing that they're going to be buying. I think they're going to be buying short-term bonds, and when they do that, and I think they'll have to continue to do it to provide liquidity to the banks, it's going to cause the prices of these bonds to go up. Now, here we've started this impulse here, and I believe this is completed. And I've kind of forecasted this out the long way right here because normally in Elliott wave, you'll have the one, and this is just a projection. I obviously think we're going to go a lot higher than right here. I believe we're starting a pretty bullish cycle in this. If you look on the weekly, just look how far we've come down. And I've actually had this numbered a long time ago. And you see we've been in this area since 2023. So this is pretty big. And this TLT, they pay a dividend of 30 cents, and it's every month. And with valuations being like they are, I feel like this is pretty safe. It's a safe investment. But obviously, I can't recommend to buy or sell. This is kind of for educational purposes only. But I do like this setup here. If you pull the fib right here, I'm sure we're in that golden area, and we're there now. We're in the 0.5, which usually you can expect stuff to reverse right here. But I like to set up on here. I'm going to go over NQ. Also, we're having a breakdown there. Oracle reported earnings today, and I'm not sure. I haven't checked the news about it, but I mean, their stock has tumbled quite a bit in the aftermarket. But this is what I'm looking at. This is TLT, and this is what I kind of expect, something like this with higher prices in this, but just a rough projection right now. Obviously, I'll follow this up through the week. I think the Fed's going to start buying by the end of the month. And the NQ, I think I've already laid this out. I think a couple days ago. We're going to look at the 4 hour here. And I've already got a bunch of lines drawn up right here. So, and this right here is confirmed right here because we've come down and broken these lows, and we actually had SMT with ES, which if you want to know more about that, it's an ICT concept. It's like where ES and NQ made a higher high and ES made a lower high, which it kind of shows you its hand. Not this doesn't confirm every time, but sometimes whenever you're at when you've ran up so much, it kind of shows you where there could be a reversal at. And that's kind of what I was looking for tonight. And then we followed it up with this move down. Now, any of these fib areas could be considered areas of support. But what I was looking at, I'm thinking it'll go down to here. And the VIX in the aftermarket or the global trading hours has broken out too. And we'll try to check on it. I do think this whole move right here is a bullish impulse. So I think if we do have a small correction here, that we'll end up going higher. Not sure how long it'll last, but I'll be looking in all these areas right here, and I'll update y'all as it progresses here. And a couple like Nvidia and AMD are breaking down, I think, a little bit too. which I think all this is temporary. What I'll be watching and what I would advise everybody to watch on here is the VIX right here. We're at 17 right now. But if you look during the day here, we broke down. And this was after Jerome Powell spoke. But you can kind of see where, I mean, we could go down here, but anytime we've been in this area, we've gotten a bounce. And then, we're at 17 now, so I don't know how that'll open up, if we'll break this high. And that'll be the main thing, is if we make a higher low here, we've already made a higher high or a higher short-term high. So this could be like a start of a three-wave move up here, or even an impulse. I mean, it does move with like a 5-wave impulse sometimes, but mainly I would be looking for, let's see, probably like this area right here at 21. And then what I look for when I'm trying to find a reversal point or a bottom in the market, I'll look at the VIX like right here, and I'll wait for something to confirm that it's done, which normally it'd be something like this kind of structure right here. You want to see it go up, make a lower high, and then you want to see it take out that low. That's what kind of structure you'll look for when trying to plot the VIX.